Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate you tuning in to my review of WWE WrestleMania 37 Night 1 2021 pay-per-view review. However, this part of the video, like the first maybe 5 minutes of this video, will be me reviewing Smackdown WrestleMania, actually. Yes, but when I'm recording this part of this video, it's actually the day before WrestleMania 37 Night 1. I will, you guys know now already, but I will put this at the beginning of my WrestleMania 37 Night 1 review. Alright, this is going to be at the beginning of that. And because WrestleMania Smackdown, the final Smackdown before WrestleMania, I never do TV reviews. This is the one time your boy will do a TV review, okay, for a wrestling show. But he will put it at the start of his WrestleMania 37 Night 1 review. Hope you guys enjoy. And hope you guys enjoy. Just before I review WrestleMania 37 tomorrow, this part of this video is recorded the day before, right after WrestleMania Smackdown went off the air, of course. And here's your boys' WWE WrestleMania Smackdown, April 9th, 2021 review. We kick off the show with the Daniel Bryan opening promo segment, where he talks about how this could be his last WrestleMania, and talking about how everyone who said no to him, and he was like, and even though I never wanted Daniel Bryan to be a part of the Universal title match at WrestleMania, I do admire this promo a lot. I admire his confidence and all that. I really do, But and I understand, I do admire the confidence. That's all I really want to say about this. I thought I had more to say about it, but not really. And now we get the first WrestleMania match. Officially, kind of. We have the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championships. We have the Dirty Dawgs, consisting of Dolph Ziggler and Roode, defending against the Street Profits, consisting of Angelo, Dawkins, and Montez Ford. Alpha Academy, consisting of Otis and Chad Gable, and Ray and Dominik Mysterio. I really had a blast watching this 4-way tag, man. A lot of fun moves, especially from Ray and Dominik Mysterio. It was so cool. I just loved all their high flying moves and all that. I loved that. Okay, I really did. Easily best match of WrestleMania Smackdown for me. I just had a lot of fun. I enjoyed everyone in this match, particularly the Mysterios and the Street Profits. I really enjoyed seeing what they did in this match. Alpha Academy, my boy Otis, did some good work too. The Dirty Dawgs, I don't really remember what they did in this match, really. Oh, by the way, before the match started, we actually they were actually backstage, all attacking each other. They were attacked. The Street Profits were attacked by the Dirty Dawgs, and then it just escalated into all four teams fighting, and then we had the tag match happen. That's fine. Let's see, what was the end? I think the Dirty Dawgs actually stole a victory, pinning. I forgot who they pinned, but the Dirty Dawgs, Dolph Ziggler, Roode, are still your WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, retaining the championships. Isn't it pretty amazing that Dolph Ziggler versus Otis happened twice in a row at WrestleMania? That's pretty cool to think about, because last year was Dolph Ziggler versus Otis 1-on-1. This year, it was Dolph Ziggler and Otis facing each other in tag team matches. Last year, Otis won. This year, Dolph Ziggler won. Didn't pin Otis, but still. Next up, we have Tamina versus Nia Jax. Mad respect to Tamina, because she very well could be wrestling 3 nights in a row. Can't really rate this match. Tamina versus Nia Jax. I heard that there was like a tug of war, like collar and elbow situation. I was like in the kitchen making stuff. My mom said that this happened, and then Nia Jax got like pushed, and then she made a funny face apparently. But yeah, this match ended in DQ. I think Tamina won by DQ, from what I heard. Like, I didn't really watch this match, but I know it was short, and I know it ended in DQ. So yeah. Next up, we have Edge's promo segment. This was even better than Daniel Bryan's, man. And yes, this is already over 5 minutes, but please be patient with me. I would be very thankful if you watch this whole thing, including this part. Edge talked about how he shouldn't even be here, how he kicked Fate's ass, and now on the 10th anniversary of when he announced he had to retire, he's actually wrestling in the main event of WrestleMania. And that was just badass. Loved Edge's promo segment. I loved how he talked crap about Daniel Bryan. I loved that he talked crap about the Indies as well. He talked crap about the Indies. He talked crap about Daniel Bryan's fans. I love that so much, man. I bet he made the moronic Smocks butthurt with that. And I wouldn't have that any other way. And I love how he called Roman Reigns the Samoan Edge. And he was like, our dream match, me versus Roman Reigns, has been stripped away from me. It's been stripped away from the fans because of Daniel Bryan. And he called Daniel Bryan a weasel, and I just loved that, man. Edge, I'm rooting for him at WrestleMania. Main event, the real main event overall WrestleMania. That's going to be dope. Now, next up, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I was rooting for my man Corbin to win this, to become the first ever 2-time Andre Battle Royal winner. But honestly, you had like probably the best final 3 ever for a Andre the Giant Battle Royal. You had Shinsuke Nakamura, you had Jey Uso, you had Baron Corbin. Because I was rooting for Corbin, I got a bit pissed when Shinsuke eliminated Corbin. I literally flipped off the screen, man. And then Shinsuke did the Kansasha, and I thought Shinsuke was going to win it, and that would have pissed me off even more. And then Jey Uso eliminated him to win the 2021 WrestleMania 37 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So congratulations to him. And yeah. And then Roman Reigns came out, gave him a hug, like congratulations in a way. And Roman Reigns, I forgot what Roman Reigns talked about, to tell the truth. Basically just saying, I plan on still being Universal Champion and all that. And basically he's in denial about himself tapping out at Fastlane. Even the fans chanted, you tapped out, to Roman's own dismay. And that was glorious. Overall, Smackdown was awesome. I can't wait for WrestleMania tomorrow. Whatever I end up thinking of WrestleMania Night 1, you guys will find out in this very video. As I'm recording this, have no idea what I think about WrestleMania. I am crazy, super excited like you won't believe, man. I'm not happy about Sasha versus Bianca main eventing, though. That is some bullshit. And it should be Drew versus frickin' Bobby Lashley. That match is actually opening WrestleMania. That's the complete frickin' opposite of what it should be doing. And that is some bullshit. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my WrestleMania Smackdown review. And now, please enjoy your boys' WrestleMania 37 Night 1 2021 pay-per-view review. And your boy's about to review it right now. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my recording from yesterday, reviewing WrestleMania Smackdown. That was yesterday that I recorded that. And now we're a day later, and WrestleMania is finally here. Here is your boy's review of WWE WrestleMania 37. I was about to say 7 something. Night 1 2021 pay-per-view review. Yep, I'm going to say it again because I kind of messed it up. WWE WrestleMania 37 Night 1 2021 pay-per-view review. The show just got off the air about maybe 7 minutes ago, and boy, do I have a lot to say about WrestleMania 37 Night 1. First and foremost, I'm sure you guys want to know what your boy thinks of WrestleMania 37 Night 1. It was epic! Oh my gosh, I loved every second of WrestleMania 37 Night 1. It blows my mind we still have a whole freaking more night to go. We have one more night tomorrow of WrestleMania 37, and boy, this show was amazing. WrestleMania 37 Night 1 was amazing. I loved every second of the show. I was not bored 1 second. I had just a blast throughout the show, start to finish, and I wasn't happy originally when I heard what was main eventing this show, but now that it's happened, please ignore the negative crap I said in my WrestleMania Smackdown review, which I did record yesterday. That was at the start of this video. WrestleMania 37 Night 1 was amazing. I loved WrestleMania 36 last year. Loved it. This is already, and I still love WrestleMania 36. This is already better than last year's WrestleMania. Both nights, honestly. Maybe even combined. I loved this show to death. And honestly, this is by far my favorite WrestleMania since WrestleMania 33. And you guys know how much I loved WrestleMania 33 to death. Like, I love WrestleMania 33 to death, man. You guys, this might be heat of the moment, excitement talking, but I might end up liking WrestleMania 37 more than 33. But you guys know how much WrestleMania 33 means to me. You guys know I love WrestleMania 33 to death. WrestleMania 37 was amazing. I loved it so much. I act like the whole show's over. We still got a whole night 2 tomorrow. And I'm so excited for that. But it's like, at the same time, I'm so satisfied right now with how the show turned out. That was amazing. That was absolutely tremendous. Beautiful show. I loved every bit of it. That was awesome, man. Now, your boy, why did I say your boy? Your boy watched the show. He watched the pre-show, and he watched the main show, of course. There were no matches on the pre-show, but as you guys know, actually I gotta say something first. I really almost forgot about it, like right then and there. There was actually a weather delay at the start of this WrestleMania. Even at the start of the show, they were like, we are currently experiencing a little weather delay, and we literally just got interviews to kill time right at the start of the show. We literally had no wrestling for the first 40 minutes of the show. But I loved it, weirdly enough. I didn't really mind it. I really loved that. And we got interviews with Drew McIntyre saying, this damn weather, it's is trying to take my WrestleMania moment away from me. And man, just I really loved the weather delay part of the show. It went 40 minutes, but anyway, after about 40 minutes, my boys Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil opened the show, basically welcoming everyone to WrestleMania. Oh my gosh, I feel horrible that I forgot this. Anyway, right at the start of the show, Vince McMahon, along with all the WWE superstars, came out onto the stage area, and Vince just thanked all the fans, making WrestleMania special and all that, and that was just a wonderful, beautiful way to start the show. That's already one of the best WrestleMania openings ever, man. It really is. For me, it is. And you had Baby Rex, I apologize for butchering his name, BB Rexa. I'm only doing this in one take, by the way, because I'm just so excited, and I'd like to get that excitement on caught on audio. Singing America the Beautiful, which was nice. I love it when they sing America the Beautiful. Honestly, it gets me emotional. It gets me excited for what's to come for WrestleMania. And it was really nice seeing, and I mean this in a good way. I'm not saying it in a mean way. Like, it was nice to see Rhea Ripley on stage. She was very emotional during the America the Beautiful performance. But hey, that's what WrestleMania does to you. It's freaking WrestleMania, man. And the night one of WrestleMania this year was tremendous. Absolutely epic show. And we finally start the show after the Hulk Hogan Titus O'Neil intro. With the WWE Championship Match. We have Bobby Lashley defending against Drew McIntyre. Yep, Drew McIntyre challenging 2 years in a row for the WWE Championship. He was the first, to make his entrance down the ramp, and that was cool. And then Bobby Lashley came out, my man Bobby Lashley, and then the match happened. I really liked the Backlash match, the Backlash 2020 match from last year, which I also reviewed, just saying. This match trumps this match. This match was epic. Collar and elbow type to begin. Back and forth action. Hard-hitting moves, as you expect from two giants like Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. So much fun. Drew doing at least 2 throws. Bobby Lashley doing a whole ton of spine busters, or like one-handed spine busters in this match, which was so much fun to see. It was just awesome. There was one part in the match where Drew was like Finn Balor for a second, like as if Finn Balor kind of possessed Drew's body, and he did that freaking awesome like diving flip over the top rope to Bobby Lashley and MVP. Drew, there was one point where Drew was about to go for the Claymore, but MVP distracted him. Lots of beautiful counters. There was this awesome moment when Drew did the Future Shock DDT 3 times, and Bobby Lashley still kicked out to the disbelief on Drew's face, which was freaking epic to see. And Bobby Lashley, my man Bobby Lashley, got the Hurt Lock on Drew McIntyre, wrenched that motherfucker in, and Drew McIntyre passes out. Bobby Lashley retains the WWE Championship. I was so shocked out of my mind, in the best possible way. I was like, oh my gosh, I was jumping up and down. 100,000%. I thought there was like a 99.9% chance that Drew McIntyre won. And holy crap, even though I love Drew McIntyre, and I thought he was basically like, this was a win that you already, like, say is done, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I fully expected Drew to win. I didn't want him to win. I wanted Bobby Lashley to win. And when Bobby Lashley actually won, I was like, I just couldn't believe it, man. Like, I was, like, so shocked in a good way. Oh, man. I can't wait to rewatch that part, man. I might rewatch that part right now. Right after I finish this review, I might actually rewatch that part of the match when Bobby Lashley retained, because that was so awesome. I was so shocked that he actually retained. Drew McIntyre, he never needed, quote unquote, his moment in front of the fans, because he got it when he won the Royal Rumble last year. Bobby Lashley, I'm so happy he retained. I was so pleasantly shocked and surprised. I 100,000% expected Drew to win, and when Lashley retained, I lost it, man, in the best possible way. I was jumping up and down. I was so happy, man. That was awesome. And it was such an epic match, man. Hard-hitting. And one of the most satisfying match endings of all time to me. Okay. For me, this is by far the most satisfying match ending since Jay White defeated Kazuchika Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 13. What a match, man. That was epic, man. That was freaking epic. Loved every bit of it. Now, next match, this was a match that, honestly, I was just so excited about about Lashley retaining that, I kind of, didn't really pay attention to this next match, and I hate that, but there was some funny moments when, Lana and Naomi, they were the first team to get eliminated, and, that was pretty funny, and then I didn't really see, I don't really want to bother, going through each elimination, because I didn't really see it. It's crazy, because I was actually really excited for this match, and I had a feeling it was going to be the second match of the night, weirdly enough, the final two teams. By the way, this was a tag team turmoil match where the winners receive a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on night 2. Championship match on night 2. And it was Lana and Naomi versus Billie Kay and Carmella versus Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose versus the Riott Squad consisting of Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott versus Natalya and Tamina. Isn't that cool that, in a way, Liv Morgan versus Natalya happened 2 years in a row at WrestleMania? That's just so cool. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler, I think I mentioned earlier in this video. Remember, that recording was from yesterday, so I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was rooting for either the Riott Squad or Natalya and Tamina to win, so I was so ecstatic that we actually got Natalya versus Liv Morgan 2 years in a row at WrestleMania in a way. And I was ecstatic that the two teams I was rooting for were the final two. And my girls, one of them is my girl, that being Natalya, won. Defeated the Riott Squad, and they will challenge for the Women's Tag Team Championship on night 2, and hopefully win. Because I love Natalya, she's so awesome, and she deserves better. She's a veteran, man. So that was cool. And next up we have Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Everybody, including me, was very excited for this match. Like I said, I was still really hyped about Lashley retaining that. I kind of couldn't really pay attention to this match for a little while, admittedly. But I remember Seth Rollins doing that suplex into a Falcon Arrow move that he always does. That was really cool. And this was just a smooth match. This match was awesome. Cesaro Rollins, this match was just absolutely awesome. From what I saw, I loved every bit of it. Cesaro swung Seth Rollins 23 times. Seth Rollins kicked out of a neutralizer, which was so awesome. Seth Rollins actually did the pedigree, which was so freaking awesome. Cesaro eventually did a second neutralizer for the 1, 2, 3. Cesaro defeats my man Seth Rollins in an awesome match. A lot of people consider this match of the night. I love this match. I think I have to really watch this whole match properly, but from what I saw, absolutely tremendous match. Loved every bit of it. And I honestly loved every single match from tonight. Okay? I really did. So that was just an awesome match. And by the way, this is not Cesaro's first singles match at WrestleMania. Why you lying? Why you lying? Last year. So what if it was on the pre-show? Cesaro versus Drew Gulak in a really fun, underrated match. This ain't his first singles match, man, at WrestleMania. It was last year. But next up we have a surprisingly really good match. The WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match, The New Day, consisting of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, defending against AJ Styles and Almas. This was a dang good match. I was really happy that AJ Styles dominated, I want to say dominated, but was in 95% of this match. We got to see him against Kofi Kingston, which was so cool. Imagine telling someone in 2009 that AJ Styles versus Kofi Kingston would happen at WrestleMania one day. And it was just awesome. Really fun stuff. AJ doing a couple flips and all that. Just a really fun tag team match. And basically right at the end of the match, AJ Styles tags in Omos. And Omos destroys the New Day. I felt bad for Kofi Kingston, honestly. He looked really scared. I know it's probably acting, but still, you know. And he destroyed New Day. And with 1 foot, pins one of the members of New Day, I forgot who it was, to win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship for himself and AJ Styles. AJ Styles is now officially a Grand Slam champion. What a match. And this is Omos' debut match, which is so cool in WWE. Yeah. And next up, we have the first steel cage match since WrestleMania 2, 35 years ago, which is crazy to say. Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon. Before the match started, Elias and Jackson Riker attacked Braun Strowman. And then Shane McMahon got quite a bit of offense in. And then eventually it was Braun and Shane fighting for a bit by themselves. And then there was this one part in the match where Braun Strowman did this awesome freaking coast to coast to Braun, where Shane did an awesome ass coast to coast to Braun and kind of whacked his head into the into the cage for a bit, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. That was dope. And then that was such an awesome coast to coast from Shane, man. And then Shane, it looked like he had the match won. Shane, he was climbing out, he was right there, and then Braun Strowman from the inside the cage, because Shane had to insult him. Shane putting his hand through the cage. Braun grabbed his hand, and Braun straight up rips apart part of the cage door and puts Shane back in there. And then he brings Shane up onto the top of the cage and tosses him from the top of the cage, which was insane. Oh my gosh. And then he goes back to the floor. He grabs Shane McMahon. Running power slam. 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman defeats Shane McMahon in such a fun-ass steel cage match. The best steel cage match in WrestleMania history. Yeah, it is. It already is. There's only been 2, so yeah. In fact, I kind of like that match the more I think about it. Actually, far out. What a WrestleMania! Man, I love this. I love this match. I loved every match on here. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Next up, we have The Miz and John Morrison with a really awesome and really funky and catchy bunny army of bunnies entrance. I love that. Versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. And I love that Bad Bunny, right off the bat, was, the first man to wrestle in this match. Because I hate it when WWE does this. They did it at WrestleMania 34, where they have the one guy, the one tag team partner that everyone wants to see, not show up till the frickin' end of the match. They did that with, even though he's my boy, I love Bobby Lashley, they did that with him teaming up with John Cena at Super Showdown 2018, where John Cena didn't even do anything in the match until the very end. I hate it when they did that. They did it again at WrestleMania 34 3 years ago, which I reviewed when it happened, by the way, with Daniel Bryan teaming up with Shane McMahon. But here they actually had Bad Bunny, who we all wanted to see wrestle. He was dang good. He was not bad at all. Doing freaking arm drags, doing inside cradles. He did a freaking Canadian destroyer. That was freaking epic. And then, The Miz actually got a near fall on Damian Priest, the skull-crushing finale. And it was and then Damian Priest had The Miz on his shoulders. And Bad Bunny went to the top rope, did the freaking, I think it's called a heart attack. That tag team finishing move that, the Legion of Doom did, I think. On to The Miz for the 1, 2, 3. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest win. That was such a good match, man. Like I said, I loved every single match from this WrestleMania. Night 1, of course. That was dope stuff. And now we go on to the match that I did not want to be the main event, but did main event. The WWE Smackdown Women's Championship Match. Sasha Banks defending against Bianca Belair. I have crapped on this being the main event, man. And you know what? I am so happy it main evented. This match was fire. I loved every second of this match. I am so happy at how this match turned out. This match was like everything I could have wanted it to be. It was so much fun. Kind of gave me New Japan vibes. It was just awesome. There was this one part of the match where Bianca used her hair as a whip, and that shit was loud, man. It actually made me go, oh! And like, oh my gosh, this match was awesome. Fantastic counters. Fantastic everything. This match was so awesome. I don't know how to describe this match. This is my match of the night. Okay, yep, Sasha Bianca, this is my match of the night. I'm so glad it main evented. There was this really awesome kick out from Sasha after Bianca did a splash. It was just awesome. I don't really know what else to say. I just love this match. I just want to put it out there. This is my match of the night. Crazy to say because I crapped on this match so hard. But I'm so glad it ended up main eventing. After all, that was an epic match. And the way it ended was so satisfying. You had Bianca Belair put Sasha Banks up for the kiss of death for the 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair ends Night 1 of WrestleMania 37. The new WWE Smackdown Women's Champion. What a match. What a main event. That was my match of the night. What a night 1 of WrestleMania. We still have a whole nother night to go. And that blows my mind, man. I'm so satisfied with night 1 that I don't mind having to wait for night 2. I can't wait for night 2. I'm so happy Bobby Lashley retained. I actually did post my reaction to Bobby Lashley retaining earlier tonight. And I'm really happy with the responses that got. So, yep, my match of the night, the main event, Banks Belair. Sasha Banks, who recently appeared in my movie, Not Good Enough, main eventing WrestleMania. I guess that makes me happy, especially because I made Not Good Enough first. So, yep. Anyway, that was your boy's review of WWE WrestleMania 37 Night 1 2021 pay-per-view review. I hope you guys enjoyed. And your boy will see y'all later. He'll see you tomorrow for his review of WrestleMania 37 Night 2, of course. Take care, y'all, and hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed your boy's review, let your boy know because he very much appreciate it. And tell me what you thought of WrestleMania 37 Night 1. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Night 2. Peace out, y'all.